Okay guys, it's still Sunday and it's the best I can do. I've got you actually hooked up onto a rake. that's my tripod for the day. I'm going to start getting stuff out. I'm going to show you as I go, because otherwise I'm not going to get a chance to show you, because my life is so busy, as you know. And you know, you'll miss out on some of the stuff I got, which I'm really happy with. And it's going to be stuff that I can actually sell or put into my own house. So who knows, maybe I'll win the lotto and went by that house that I was just at, that you would have seen if you had watched the last video. Okay, we're back in a sec. So if you watched my last video, I spoke about the lady that I got all this stuff, the lady I got stuff from, the lady passed away. She had all these really classy, look, some of it's still got tags on it. This is a $80 pillow, guys. Still got a tag on it. I got a whole set of those. Like, I've got the cheetahs, still tagged. Can I imagine what the clothes were like that I missed out on? Look at this, she threw that in just then, didn't charge me for that, because that was in there. I've got all these really nice doona settings, and look at got a couple of those as well. Beautiful for a future house. Got more of that, another one of those pillows. I think that's why she threw the other one in, because she knew I had the other one. But I've got the like the whole set of all that sort of stuff. These were in the chuck out pile. They're just black fur cushions, pillowcases, just so much, the whole set there. Another lion, look at that. So I've got two of those and two of the cheetahs and two of whatever the other one was. And then I've got the beautiful doona cover with the big, I think it's got the sun on it. What's it got on it? Light, there's a lion there. So it's got a beautiful whole set. All they need is washing. Apparently she lived in this house on her own. Beautiful, but it was an old manse, what it was. And as you saw, if you looked at the other video, saw how beautiful it was. I'm going to just chuck it up there, guys. I haven't got time to muck around. Not even finished that set yet. Look, I've got that, another one of those, another one of those. These are all still tagged. All still tagged. Don't know what the price is, but it's a Da Vinci brand. Those are. Another one just there. This one, cute little pillow, still tagged. What was the price on it? $89 pillow. She got it on sale, so maybe paid $50 for it. I don't know. Velvet, I don't know what it is, but I thought it'd be really good for upcycling or using somewhere. Don't know, you know me, I'll take it anyway. It's another pillow, nothing wrong with it, still tagged. That price in it, but private collection, I don't know what that is, but yeah, it goes with that setting. Another pillow, $45 pillow. All this was chucked in the throw out bin. You go back and look at the last video if you haven't seen it. I was actually, places I probably ever get to dumpster dive, and they had all these big rubbish bags in the house. They were putting stuff in. I was getting stuff out. They were loving it. They were like, yeah, that's cool. They don't like throwing stuff out, but they're running out of time to get the house cleared. So yeah, let's hope I get called back there another day. Cutest old recipe book. She's got all the personal, maybe it was her mother's for all I know, but yeah, all the little recipes in there. You know how I like to find recipe books. I'll leave the camera where it is. My son, she gave this to me. Look at it. My son just had a conniption when he saw how much it was. Opium, not opium, you know, the perfume, yeah, that one. Got it for free. Got all these books. These are all, hang on, these are all the escada. These are the clothing. This is the clothing that lady that just before me got. So she got really classic clothing, and yeah, I feel sick. I still feel sick, but I am recovering because I did get some really good stuff in here, and I've got a heap of these Escada books with all the different fashions in it, which would be great in my shop one day. Like, I could have them as displays or something, so I thought they were really cool. Got this huge roll of, covering, what do you call it? Upholstery fabric, a huge roll of it. They were just chucking it, because, yeah, they've had cats and stuff in there, but it smells fine. Another tagged cushion. This wallpaper, but they come in handy if you're doing up furniture to lining and stuff like that. My poor shed. I'm the most disorganized person. Anyone want to volunteer and come and sort me out, please? Please, just welcome anytime. Things like this that were just being thrown into the garbage bin. Like, no, nothing wrong with it. I need some new. My nails are shot again. A little cat keyring, great little gift for somebody. Yeah, that sort of stuff is being chucked out. And I think you saw me get all these books. Hang on, just pop this down. I'll break it otherwise. You saw me get all these medical books because of all the human anatomy photos still inside it, like colour plates and stuff like that. I've got about 3 or 4 of those. So I'm going to check how much they're worth shortly. And a heap of other books, you know. I think you saw them in the last video. If you didn't, you go back and have a look at the books I was looking at. Now they've got most of the photos. These ones they were just chucking in the garbage. This is her. She's gorgeous. She was a psychiatrist. Her name was Catherine, and that was her home, and she lived there on her own. And it's just really, really sad that all this stuff just got thrown away. I will probably put them up in the shop one day. Next, another mini roll of upholstery fabric, same as the other one, I think. Another slightly different colour, look the same. No, it's a slightly different colour. Oh, hang on. Don't know. Anyway, got another one of those. Got lots more of the that stuff, like all this. Oh, it's unbelievable. I don't even know where I'm going to put it. Got even more bedding stuff, brand new in a packet like that. I'm not going to need bedding stuff. I'm going to be a really flash little house. Yeah, it's brand new, not being used. And more of that. Sorry, my camera's slipping because I'm knocking it all the time. More of these, that setting as well. I've got some feather boas. I got that's another part of the settings. This was brand new, I think. Still in the packet. So it must be, yeah, it is still in the packet, not being used. Same as the other one that we saw earlier. So 2 of those. I don't even know what I've got in here, to be honest. I need to come back. I need to spend like 2 days just sorting the shit out. I think most of this was free stuff, like the tassels were free. Some more sugar, more bedding stuff. I've got these little plates for nothing, which need cleaning up, but they're really cute plates. Little bottles. Sometimes these sort of bottles, like they do sell, and this one is a Marc Jacobs one. And pillowcases to go with other things in there. Might have to take their bags back, I think. So running out of bags. I'll leave that stuff piled up here. I'll take their bags back. Got a free cat cage, which always come in handy. And my boys, my grandson and his friend came and helped us put stuff in the car. And they decided to put a heap of it in there, which is books and stuff, which I'm not pulling out, but it was all free in there. Well, I might pull it out, because you guys like looking. Stuff that I'm pulling out now, including that cat cage you just saw, was in the chuck out box. Now I'm going to donate a lot of this to the op shop anyway, but you know, just a heap of CDs, and ribbon. My husband probably used it, I don't know, but anyway, the op shop will take those. Press studs still in the packet. More CDs. I don't even know what I got in here. Sticky, you know, that sort of stuff, and a brass switch, some of the garbage, bottle of perfume, pair of glasses, a beautiful linen hanky, some stockings, all in the garbage. Now they have a lot of stuff they're donating. They do, like I said, like to donate, but they're running out of time, so I said I'm happy to go and get whatever they don't want and take it to the op shop anyway. So there's cat food, tins of cat food in here, which I'll take back for our cat. She obviously liked that perfume because it's another bottle of that perfume. Just screws and stuff. This is all in the, you know, the garbage. Lots of pens. I picked up a lot of pens when I was there. I don't remember picking that up, but obviously I did. Some more of those. I don't. This must have been stuck on something. Maybe that was the house before they got it. I don't know. And just lots of pens. I picked up a heap of pens. But I also got, throw out a Dior book. It's just a little notebook, a Dior one. So that'll be mine. And this really awesome old document folder. So it's got all the stuff still in it from the back in the day. So this is probably from the 60s or 70s. Oh, it's got 1995 tax return in it. It's got all sorts of stuff in it, but I thought it was too cool to leave. So yeah, I got that as well. That's really cool. And lots of books over here. Oh. This was in the chuck out pile. I'll use the lace on that. But lots of magazines. These were on the bin. They were all knitting books and stuff like that. plus all those other Vogues that you saw me grab, including him. What's his name? Yeah, him. Burt Lancaster. They'll probably, you know, use that eventually. And then this box had, this box has got this really, it's got a lid to it too. It's just a little tissue box holder. It's very cute. Some more fabrics, some pillowcase, I think. This beautiful dress is in the throw out box. This little baby's just got tears and stuff in it, but you can actually have it as a display. Look at that. All that work. It's beautiful. Another photo. They were just chucking him out. Her and her partner, I presume, at the Cups or somewhere. Possibly her grandparents, her parents. Yeah, it just blows my mind. And more books, more medical books there as well. I got to stop thinking about what I missed out on. I really do, because the stuff that I found, I can imagine what she had in that, because he said they had just cupboards of clothes. This would have been something from the day. I don't know how old it would be. It'd be one of those type Spanish type clips. So she probably loved dressing up, obviously, which I love too, like dressing up. Polishing cloth. I don't know if I'm going to take that home, but I ended up picking up these very tarnished containers. This has got little shell feet on it, so cute. And these ones as well. I just love that sort of stuff. There's another one here. Now they said $20 for all those originally, and I think it was $20 for one of the blankets, one of the rugs I haven't got back yet. But I'll tell you shortly how much I paid for everything. I think she was chucking that pillow out. Yeah, that's lovely, that. But there. I'm having issues because I've got too much stuff everywhere. Back in a sec. Bit of a grand satchel happening today. Two guys, I'm having a chatter. But I got there's more of this stuff as well, more bed linen stuff. She was chucking these are brand new sheets, guys. They're not plastic, but they've still got the cardboard inside. They were going in the garbage bin, and I went, I'll have those. She said, yeah, take them. They're piped and everything. Like, anyway, but she gave me this. It's one of the things they missed out on when they were doing their I'm shifting in a sec. They're still chucking that out, and so I grabbed that as well. She gave it to me. It's an escada, so it's all the similar stuff to what the other ladies would have got. Now I'm going to go because I don't need my space, and I'm going to come back and share the rest with you in a minute. All the cross stitch work that someone's done on that, and yeah, just loads of this sort of stuff that I can actually use. Like, people buy this sort of stuff, or I can actually upcycle it into dresses and whatnot. But you know, a lot of that, probably one of these, another one with the tag on it. Gorgeous vintage linen. Look at the lace. Like, the lace is torn on that, but I can use that on other things. Like, that can be used to make other stuff. That's just gorgeous. I don't even know what I got. I did get more like pillows. Another one of those pillows with the tag on it. And I don't know. It's like a surprise for me. I got some glue that's not being used. I've got a thermometer that just needs a battery. They come in handy. You know when you're sick, one of those. And I'm going to grab something else. If you watched the last video of when I went to the house, last video of the house, I'm sorry, I'm going to leave you there. You would have seen her. She was chucking these out. There's nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with them. You can actually add some nice lace and whatnot, or even dye them. Maybe do something like that, give that sort of old world look to it. Or, I don't know. Anyway, lots of fabric. This was all in the garbage. It's an old curtain. It's in the garbage bin. That is perfect for an old dress, you know, if I want to get into costuming. Wait, there's more. Okay, if you saw the video where I was asking how much the rug was in the bathroom, and they said 20, but I don't know which one it is now because I ended up getting a whole heap. It could have been this one. No, I don't think so. It could have been this one. I think it was this one with the flowers on it. It's all that, like, hand embroidered work all over it. It does need a really good soak. Like, it is really needs a good soak, but I'm not scared of doing that. With that one. This one she was throwing in the bin because it's got marks all over it. Once again, it's going on the floor eventually. I'll give it a wash. Go back on the floor. This one was getting thrown out. Look at it. It's all woven. All woven. And This one here I found, he took me around to a shed. I think if you saw it, you might have seen it. I was scavenging through a cupboard that he said that the other ladies hadn't looked in, and this was sitting there. This is the first rug I saw. It's so beautiful. So yeah, got that. It's a really big one, this one. I've got to now get the right house to live in. And she was chucking this old bedspread out too. It's like a damask type bedspread, see? It once again needs a really good wash as well. I haven't got time to muck around today. I've got too much to do, but there's a mess there. But there's one more thing I want to show you. Hang on, you probably saw it in the last video. She was chucking this curtain out, a lace curtain. Well, these are the clothes that I think you might have seen me rummaging through in that cupboard where I've got the mat. It's just really pretty. It's only a Miller's, but it's a very pretty one with flowers on it. And this cute little cardigan, which I may wear myself, which is only a Blue Illusion one, but the pattern on it's pretty groovy. And finally, I think this is the last one. Oh, no, there's two more things. This little cardigan that was sitting in the cupboard as well. $70 cardigan. $70 tag still on it. Little cardigan. And the last thing was this Proactin. It's actually a Proactin dress, which will, once it gets soaked and cleaned up, should sell quite well. Until I saw it was a Proactin, I was actually going to use the lace, but then I saw it was Proactin. I thought, no, I'll sell that one. I'm not going to show you inside the shed, guys. It is a disgrace in there. It's embarrassing, and I really do have to. It's just hard. Like I've got to stop buying, but I can't. It's like this illness I have. But a lot of this will get resold and all reused. It will definitely get reused. Definitely the mats I'll probably be keeping. I don't know about all the gents, but anyway, I've got to help kids set up their houses too eventually. So I've got enough stuff here to do that with. What did I pay for it all? I paid, even though he said 20 for the mat and 20 for this, I actually paid $100 for everything, and a lot of that was free. I think that was pretty fair. Like even buying a cat cage, like that one's there's nothing wrong with it at all. You know, I'm looking at quite a bit of money there, and each of those mats are worth a bit. Each of those pillows, you know, $70-$80 pillows. So I think I did quite well. Yes, it's not the clothing I would love to have had. I wish I had taken a photo of the clothes. Like you saw the veranda, there was just bags, and I saw them sitting there, and a lady was coming to get them. I said, what are you doing with those? So I just bought them for my shop. I honestly thought I was going to cry. My heart just dropped. I controlled my emotions, but I was just about in tears. I was so devastated. But anyway, I had fun, and I hope you had fun watching. Hopefully my next video will be a little bit tidy, and hopefully very soon I'll get and tidy this shed up too. But now I've got to go and pick up boys and go home. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Take care. Bye. Well, hello everybody. It is the next day. I thought I've already edited the video, but I'm adding this onto it, so I'm re-editing it. It's the next day. It's actually Monday, and I woke up feeling very, very gutted about the clothes I missed. Not only because they were vintage, but because they were high value ones. If you look up Escada, you can actually see this is the one of the Escada books. I've got about 5 of them, I think. This one's a double up, so I'll sell this one. But yeah, got all this sort of stuff in it. But I found a receipt in her in the book. This is the type of prices that we're looking at for different items. If you can have a look at that. And if you have a look up the resale prices of vintage Escada, you'll see why I'm still gutted. I'm going to take a long time to recover from that loss. I really am. But anyway, it's just material items and something good to come my way. Now, before I rattle too far, I've just started a page. I haven't got it. I was going to start doing the, and I will do it eventually. It's just time. The website. I'm going to use Equid for all my stuff that I want to sell for the Rusty Crown, but at the moment I've just started a page on Facebook, so please join that if you haven't yet, because I'm going to be adding at the moment new stuff that I find, plus some of the old stuff I've actually got sitting on my eBay. The pictures aren't great yet because, you know, there's some of my older pictures and I want to be set up properly to have better pictures, but I'm not one to wait. I've got to get it started and get going. So that's one thing. The other thing is I've been at my shed, the shed that I was at yesterday, the messy shed. I actually went in there this morning, waited for Mr. 14 to wake up because I knew he'd want to go to the skate park, but I got into trouble because I didn't wake up Mr. 10. Mr. 12, whatever the age, they're growing too quick. Mr. 12, I didn't wake him up, so I got into trouble. So he's actually on the bus now to come here to meet me. And I thought he'd said 150 he'd be here, but it's actually 150 he's catching the bus from there to here. So I did so much in the shed. I was rushing all the time, but I got a lot done. It's a lot better. I can actually walk in there. That big pile that you see in the video just before is not there anymore. It's clear. I've actually made space for a small piano. If you saw the video yesterday, there was a small piano in the house. If I had have known he was giving it away, I would have grabbed it, but my grandson's little friend was there playing and he offered it to him first, so I'm a bit gutted about that too. But I've actually made a space for it if his mum says he can't have it, so hopefully I'll get that, because it's only a small one and it'll be perfect. I want a little piano for my shop one day, but it's a lovely little piano. It's not overly big, and he'll deliver it for free, and it's free, so hopefully I get that and won't be disappointed. But I've actually brought a heap of stuff. I've had a lot of stuff in the shed that was ready to get chucked out. I've gone through all her cushions and I've got rid of her personal pillows, and I've got that in the back to chuck in the dumpster when I get back, plus a whole heap of other stuff that I had in the shed that I keep meaning to throw out. I've still got a bucket there to do, but I've got all that in the back, plus I've got a big bag. I think that blue bag there is full of washing that I want to do, plus I've got 2 of the floor rugs in the back of the car that I'm going to get washed, and I'm going to have them hanging somewhere to dry out. So I've got all that done, but I feel better now because I did wake up. I didn't go to sleep till after 2. My mind was just so still processing the upset, and I woke up at 6:30. Like, I've hardly had any sleep, but I don't feel tired, and it's really bizarre because some days I'm so exhausted I can't function, and I've sort of had decent sleep. I think it's because I had the 4 hours solid sleep, not broken sleep like I usually get. But anyway, that's beside the point. The shed is nice and tidy. Now I think I'm going to sit here and relax for 5, do a few little things I've got to get done on business wise. Got to finish doing up my business cards so I can get some printed. I'll just put an advert out on the local thing saying I am looking to buy cash purchase for vintage stuff, mostly clothing but other items, and someone's already come through and said they've got some stuff they want to share with me, so some old toys and stuff. So I don't know what I'm going to get out of that. Should I be buying some more stuff? No, but I've got to get my brain into this. Is not a hobby. I want a proper business that I can run, that people come to me with stuff that they want to get rid of, and I can actually properly run it, and that's where I've got to get my head. I don't know where it will go. I'm hoping it'll go well, because I really want to focus, and that's something I want to do for years. And even if it's just good online business for now, until I can get a proper shop or a space, that's fine. So that's that done, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and do that till he gets here, or yeah, I'll do that for a little bit and then I'll go and do something else. But don't forget to join the page if you can, if you're on Facebook. If you're not, I will be getting the Equid website up eventually. It's just I'm one person only. As it was, I was in nearly in tears just getting the business cards sorted, because it wouldn't fit into the frame. And fortunately, and I don't know anyone who does that sort of stuff. And you know, you ask people and they're busy, and I don't like asking people. None of my family know how to do any of it. So I called it Vista, because it's where I get my cards done. And a lovely lady there put it in the frame for me and helped me out so much, and told me how to get the colour, backing, and all the rest of it done. So that was really good. Oh, 2 other things. I knew there was something missing in my bag yesterday. I don't know, I presume, does alcohol go off? There's no use by date on it. Oh, hang on, it is. Oh, it might be off. I'll take it home anyway. It's 22. Yeah, it's only 8. Oh, it must last long. I'll give it to my husband. He can try it. It's not my style of thing. I don't do alcohol. London dry gin and tonic. That was in their throw out pile. I was such a scab, but anyway, I'd make such a good dumpster diver, but my God, my shed would be so full of small stuff than what we need already. And this was in her bathroom, and she said, just take it. I paid $50 freaking for 2 of these a few weeks ago for the boys. Well, the dentist always recommends the Oral-B. I paid $50. I got this for nothing, so I grabbed it. So, yeah, I'm stoked with that. So, yeah, Oral-B is all the way. But anyway, that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the previous video, yesterday's video, and this little waffle I'm doing. And I'll see you on Wednesday for what's sold, which is a very sad one. Very, very, very sad. So be warned. I'll see you soon. Bye.